Hello and welcome back. It's Friday. You made it through your first week of online instruction. Congratulations. I hope it was fruitful and productive. This is a lesson for Friday, April 3rd, 2020 for the group Every Day I'm Calculating. Today what we're going to do is we're going to change gears slightly and begin to explore linear functions with rational coefficients. Now, we've been working on solving linear equations with variables on one side of the equation. Now what we're going to do is begin slowly wading into solving equations, linear equations with variables on both sides of the equal sign. So in order to kind of introduce you to this topic, I have excellently drawn two shapes. I have a square and a triangle. Thank you. Please hold your applause. Now, the square, one side of the square is x plus 3, and the triangle, one side of the triangle is 3x minus 1. From what the problem is explaining to us, the square and the triangle have the same perimeter, okay? The length around the outside of the shape. The question is, what is the value of x? Now, if we look at the square has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides. So we could say the perimeter would be 4 times x plus 3. And we know that the triangle has 1, 2, 3 sides. So would be equal to 3 times 3x minus 1. Make sense? Okay? Now, because these are equal, we can write an equation like this. Now, to explore this further, let's try substituting, let's say, 3 for the value of x. So I would have 4 times 3 plus 3 is equal to 3 times 3 times 3 minus 1. Let's see what this would come out to be. So I have 4 times 3 plus 3, that would be 6. So 4 times 6 equals 3 times 3 is 9 minus 1. 9 minus 1 would be 8. So I'd have 3 times 8 equals 4 times 6. And, drum roll please, both sides would equal, that's right, 24. Pretty cool, huh? I think so. Now, we can also use the distributive property. And what we can do, if we use the distributive property, give me 1 second, is we can use the distributive property to represent the same equation here. So the distributive property, we can transform our 4 times 3, x plus 3, equals 3 times 3x minus 1. The way that we would use the distributive property is we would distribute this 4. And it would equal 4x plus 12 is equal to, we would distribute this 3. 3 times 3 is 9, would be 9x. 3 times 1 is 3 minus 3. So our new equation would be 4x plus 12 equals 9x minus 3. Fancy. Now, what happens if we substitute 3 in this equation? So I would have 4 times 3 plus 12 is equal to 9 times 3 minus 3. What happens here? I'll give you a second to think about it. Well, 4 times 3 would be 12. 12 plus 12 equals 9 times 3 would be 27. 27 minus 3. Ooh, I think I see what's happening. 12 plus 12 would be 24 equals 27 minus 3 would be 24. How about that? So, what can we conclude from there? That both of these sides, both of these values of x are the same. Now, what I'd like you to do now is to practice using linear equations to solve some rational coefficients. Again, I'm going to be assigning your instructional book. The problems that we just worked through are from the example section at the top of the page. I would like you to pick up with letter D on page 116 and work through the rest of page 116 and page 117. Good luck. Remember, if you have any questions, you can do an online chat from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. or email me throughout the day with questions. Thank you very much and have a great weekend.